Hi everyone. So in this section, we will be talking about the planet that represents wealth, the most important planet that is wealth, money, cash. Okay, and this planet is none other than Venus. So Venus is the embodiment of love, material well-being, fine foods. You know, all the good things, fine things in life, all represented by Venus. Silk also represented by Venus. Okay, Venus is white. The gemstone is diamond, and it rules a number six. It rules Friday. Okay, but guys, don't just start wearing diamonds and then you have the blessings of Venus. No, not everyone is suitable for diamonds. All right, so be mindful about that. And Venus is important in everyone's chart because it represents where the wealth is coming from, or it represents, or it says whether or not you have a relatively good life. Good life, as in whether you have money in your life. Okay, um, if you have a very damaged Venus, for example, a debilitated Venus or Venus in an enemy sign, you tend to find that you have a hard time making a living. Okay, you may get into a lot of debts. Your salary is not even enough to pay for your daily expenses, that kind of thing. Well, on the other hand, if you have a strong Venus, you find that you are able to earn your keep. You are able to keep your money, earn your money, and you have relatively smooth life. Okay, so other than planets like Sun, Jupiter, Moon, Venus is the one. Okay, Venus is really the one that can determine whether you can earn good money in this life. Okay, so now Venus, in order to understand Venus more, we need to look at the mythologies behind Venus. Okay, as I mentioned, these are mythologies, right? Whether or not it happens, I don't know. All right, but look at it, think of it as energy. Okay, now in Vedic astrology and in the mythology, Venus is the guru of the Asuras. All right, Jupiter, who is also known as Brihaspati, he is the guru for the Devas. Okay, you can loosely categorize Devas as the good side, the Asuras as the not good side. Okay, but I don't like to classify them as good or bad. All right, they actually represent different energies. All right, so Venus is the guru for the Asuras, and of all the 9 planets, right, Venus is the only one planet or guru who knows this Sanjivani. Sanjivani is the sacred art and chant to revive the dead. Again, and only he knows. Okay, how did he know? He was taught by Lord Shiva. Okay, so what does it mean? It means that Venus has the capability to revive something that is dead. Now, I'm not saying that you can revive your dead ones. No, I think the energy is saying that if you fail on something, let's say you have a failed business, your life is like a failure. Venus is the planet that can actually revive your life. I believe that's what it means. Okay. Now, what do you mean by revive your life? Giving you a second chance. Okay. By tapping into Venus's energy, you can have a second chance in life, which I think is very important, right? So you can be born like poor, or you make the wrong decisions throughout your life. There's always a chance for another try. Okay, Venus has that energy to revive it. Okay, not Jupiter, not Sun, not Moon. Okay, it's Venus. And in another mythology, which is my favorite, right? It This mythology talks a bit more about Shukra, and how and later on I will also share how it is relevant to us. All right. So long time ago there was this king. called King Bali. He was a very powerful but evil king. Okay, so Lord Vishnu wanted to punish him, and Lord Vishnu transformed himself into a dwarf priest. Okay, a dwarf Brahmin, and his name was Vamana. So Vamana went to visit King Bali, and King Bali was doing his ritual, one of his rituals, and Vamana asked King Bali for 3 steps of land. Okay, one, two, three. And King Bali looking at Vamana, well, you're a dwarf. How big 3 steps can be, right? Okay, he said, I agree. I give you these 3 steps of land after I finish my ritual. Shukra, Venus, was the advisor of King Bali. He suspected something was wrong with Vamana, okay, and he advised the king not to agree. But King Bali said, I have already given my word, so, I have to give him the land. And since he is a dwarf, the piece of land cannot be too big, right? Okay. So they went on with the ritual. And during the final stage of the ritual, there was this part where King Bali has to pour out water from a pot to finish the ritual. Now, Shukra, Venus, he transformed himself into a little insect, went into the pot, and tried to block the spout in order to prevent water from pouring out. Okay, so, but then Vamana, who is also Lord Vishnu, he saw through Shukra's trick, and he took a long blade of grass and poked into the spout of the water pot. And in this manner, he actually injured and blinded one of Shukra's eye. Okay, so, and because he was injured, Shukra came out from the pot, and the water was being poured out from the pot, finishing the ritual. And after the ritual was finished, Vamana transformed himself into a big, big giant. Just one step, he was able to cover the earth, the ocean, and then the other step, he was able to cover the universe. Left the last step. King Bali saw Vamana that he was a great lord, he's not human, and he gave his head. He told Vamana, please have your last step of land on my head. Vamana saw King Bali's act and forgave him. All right. So that's the end of the mythology. Now, how is this relevant to us? Just now I mentioned that Shukra was injured on the eye, right? Now, which eye? In Vedic astrology, we have 12 houses, right? There's this one house that everyone tends not to pay attention to. Okay, it's often overlooked, and that's the 12th house. Okay, in Vedic astrology, 6, 8, and 12 are called the Dashtana houses, the evil houses, the bad houses. And the 12th house represents loss, subconscious mind, So everyone is like afraid, scared of the 12th house. But guess what? Venus is actually exalted in the sign of Pisces. Okay, Venus is exalted in the sign of Pisces, which carries the 12th house energy. Right? Think about it. Why isn't Venus exalted in, let's say, Taurus or Libra? Okay, but he is exalted, powerful in the 12th house. That's because and I believe, okay, Venus wants to tell everyone that it is through your subconscious mind that you manifest wealth. It is not the right eye. It is not, what you do, your luck. No, it's actually your subconscious mind, because 12th house represents the subconscious mind. Okay, so it is important for you to be taking care of what you read, what you see, what you input into your subconscious mind. And only that you can manifest wealth. This is what the whole mythology is telling you, is telling us, to be frank. Okay, guys, this is the end of my analysis for Venus, the most important planet of wealth. Okay, in the later sections, I will be talking about the direction and how to tap into Venus to activate your wealth lung. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. See you soon.